Good evening, fellow TBians all over the world. It's a nice day today. This is Emmanuel coming live from the Republic of South Africa. I'm happy and excited to join members of the Billion Coin internationally. Also coming in to share with my fellow colleagues, my fellow members, and my fellow leaders issues concerning the Billion Coin. This is a wonderful moment for all of us since we are in the KRINGLE cash redemption period and the distribution period as well. We have got other additional newest updates, which I would love to share with you this evening. Today is the 22nd of November, 2018. Allow me once again, my dear colleagues, to invite you to take a walk with me into our reliable source of information, which is called the admin blog. We are crossing together into our KRINGLE cash back office, of which I do believe that each registered and paid up member is able to log into his or her own TBC KRINGLE cash back office. That is where we are going to be able to go into the admin updates so that we can actually focus on new updates. And also we shall be dealing with the meat of the day today. Before I can go into the meat of the day, let me share with you these current posters. Here is the first one, subheaded Market Crash on November 23rd. This is a video. You can as well click on this video at home and listen or watch to it. Watch this informative video concerning the cryptocurrencies, the market-based coins. You can as well go into this other video. This is an awesome. You will never understand how awesome it is until you click on it. This is information which is going to help us as members of the Billion Coin to be aligned, to understand certain aspects concerning our beloved new economy in the Billion Coin. And let me just go ahead. These are the latest updates. You can peruse during your own time so that you can be able to share with the rest of the communities. This one says how to get millions of cookies before you redeem it. You click this video, get this this information from reliable leaders like Mr. Stephen Kevin, one of our strongest pillars, leaders with experience in the Billion Coin community, and also how and when to contact the commissioner. This is a wonderful read. We shall look at this one before we can go into the main topic of this evening with me. There is also this one. KRINGLEs are a peer-to-peer private medium of exchange. Of course, they are a peer-to-peer since we are in the distribution phase. This is what you can access for yourself. KRINGLE is a peer-to-peer private medium of exchange. Get to know these things. Are your dreams tangible enough to achieve them? This is also one of the most important contribution by Mr. One of our leaders, Mr. Wilson, Randy Wilson. You can click directions here, information for all of us to understand how to start cash flowing in the billion coin economy. Before I get into the main topic of this evening, let me once again remind general members out there that with our situation in the billion coin now, since we are in the distribution phase and also the redemption phase, what we need to do is to keep on inviting new people to join us. Because as you know, we all have got short-term goals that we need to achieve. We have a life which we need to actually be responsible about. We have got kids who are going to school. We have to pay our rents. We have to have groceries, to buy groceries for our families. We cannot live without this. And today or nowadays, all members of the billion coin, if we know how to use the system of the KRINGLEs, we can be able to cash flow. Since we have got our TPC 009 containing KRINGLEs, we need to start inviting new people so that we can be able to exchange KRINGLEs for fiat. Because what we need to address is the needs. We need to meet the needs for now. You understand? We shouldn't actually worry ourselves about how to cash flow. We have to cash flow. We are not cash outing here. There's no cash out in TPC. But if we understand how to cash flow, it is only when we need to concentrate on inviting new people to join us. Because the more people join us, the more cash flow we are going to make. So it is a special moment for us. We need to spread this message of abundance. We need to concentrate on conducting presentations to our newest people. We need to teach them the system. They need to understand that they too will be able to accumulate these coins. For instance, the message about the free gift. We need to invite people to receive the gift. That is where things start. Because once we abandon the idea of spreading the gift out there, then where are we going to get a source of income? Because the TPC as a currency is not yet a fully blown currency. It is a peer-to-peer currency. So the remedy is for us to embark consistently on inviting new people to join us, and we teach them the system. We teach them also that that free gift is our starting point. No one of us must be desperate. No member of the billion coin must be lamenting. No one must have this mind of cash out. We do not cash out in the billion coin, but we are cash flowers because we have got KRINGLEs, which are in our TPC 009 wallets. Let us know the system. Let us follow the system. Let us try and attract new people to join us. then everybody will start cash flowing. Everyone will start understanding. And do you know that once we do this sending of the free gifts, people are going to be attracted into joining us. And as we do this, automatically we are influencing massive growth. Just for instance, this 24-hour cookie reward system. If all of us can concentrate on this 24-hour and the 48-hour cookie reward system, we're going to be able to bring in new members into our communities. And these new members, at the end of the day, they will be buying 40 grains worth of kringles from us as members of the Billion Coin with the TPC009 wallets. So this evening, I just wanted to break this ice, this to cash flow. Let us have testimonies coming out in our gatherings. Let us start and reorganize ourselves, reorganize our communities, so that we can, all of us, start enjoying the benefits of cash flowing. But anyway, members, if I have time, I will deliberate on this issue once again. For now, let us cross over again to the meat of this meeting, so that we can also cover what we have to cover this evening. As I have said, that today I want us to look at this topic. What is this topic? Redemption period will be extended. This one we covered yesterday. It has been covered. Let us see. Let us just click here. These are the topics. It's time, broadcasters. It is time for broadcasters and the TPC community to ground themselves to gold. Listen, and you will sign up hundreds of people. We covered this one. I wanted us to look on this new block, the newest block. It must be somewhere. Misuse of power tools. Most people have purpose. Most people have a purpose. They don't have a routine. It is time to change. They sent in November 12, 2018, saying they sent pattern meeting. All of this, consistent inviting leads to consistent cash flow. Okay, fine. Education is key. I think we are going back here. Let me just go back here. Market crash, yeah, I think somewhere here. How to get millions of cookies before you redeem. This is what I want us to look at. How and when to contact the commissioner. How and when to contact the commissioner of the Billion Coin. Let us read here together, dear members. To the TPC community, reference is how and where to contact the commissioner. It has come to my attention that several people need the commissioner's help but don't know how to get it. It's also true that several people assume they don't need to communicate with the commissioner, especially if the commissioner is contacting you. The cases where you should contact the commissioner, right? If you plan to send a large transaction totaling more than 40,000 grains of gold, 40,000 grains, worth of kringles. I would say that it is your responsibility, if you are going to send that much in kringles, that you document your exchange and notify the commissioner of this exchange. It's also important to understand that you do not need the commissioner's approval to do this transaction. Go ahead and complete the transaction. All that you need to do is to notify the commissioner help desk of the transaction. Share documentation if possible, and follow up once the transaction is complete. Right? You will get a response from the commissioner to proceed if you have not already done so, and to be reminded to keep your documentation on the exchange of TBC Kringles. Warning, you are being warned here. If you send a large transaction such as described above, and do not contact the commissioner before you do the transaction, both the sender and the recipient will have their send buttons turned off until investigation is complete. Be proactive and contact the commissioner if you plan to do large transactions. You see, only open one ticket and be sure to reply to the ticket. Opening multiple tickets on the same topic or multiple topics at once will result in your information being lost or not responded to properly. Let's go ahead. If you are a victim of fraud, scammed, or theft, let us see. The Commissioner's Office does investigate these cases to the best of our ability. It's important to not burden the help desk with fraud issues. They will forward you to the commissioner directly. Document your situation and the case, and remember, if you give or have given out your credentials to anyone, you are making a mistake. The help desk and the commissioner will never ask for your credentials. Beware that fraudsters are out there to take advantage of you. If you are unsure if an email or a website is fraud, why not send a note to the commissioner for advice? Resolution to fraud cases will greatly depend on the situation. You should never give your credentials to anyone expecting them to steward your account or exchange on your behalf. The TBC 009 net 009.net wallet is encrypted, and the help desk or the commissioner do not have access to your security answers or your password. The only way to avoid hacking is by not keeping your credentials safe. Provide as much detail as possible. Only open one ticket and be sure to reply to the ticket. Opening multiple tickets on the same topic or multiple topics at once will result in your information being lost or not responded to properly. Right, let's go ahead, members. The cases where the commissioner contacts you. The commissioner receives a daily report of transactions conducted at 40 grains in one single transaction or more, and multiple transactions totaling 200 grains or more each day. The commissioner receives a daily report of transactions conducted at 40 grains in one single transaction and more, and multiple transactions totaling 200 grains or more each day. You will be sent an email requesting you contact the commissioner to explain the nature of your transactions and provide documentation of the exchange occurring at the daily price to prevent discounting. You are required to respond to this inquiry through the Commissioner Help Desk, not the KRINGLE Cash Help Desk. So there are two help desks here. There is the KRINGLE Cash Help Desk and the Commissioner Help Desk. So in this case, you'll be referring to the Commissioner's Help Desk, okay? Now, details on how to contact the Commissioner are provided, as well as instructions to not reply to that email, but rather follow the instructions in the email. If you ignore this message and continue to conduct transactions without documentation, your send button and your recipients will be suspended until you comply. Only open one ticket and be sure to reply to the ticket. Opening multiple tickets on the same topic or multiple topics at once will result in your information being lost or not responded to properly. You can contact the commissioner here. This is the https kringlecashcommissioner.on.spiceworks.com portal or by email at helpdesk@kringle.on.spiceworks.com. Be sure to include your email address, wallet address, and all relevant information. Tickets missing this information will be delayed in resolutions. You must always include your email address, your wallet address, and all relevant information. Tickets missing this information will be delayed in resolution. Right, abuse of the Commissioner Help Desk will be grounds for having your access to the Help Desk blocked. Do not contact the Commissioner for passwords, for cookie issues, for complaints or suggestions, KRINGLE cash issues, or help desk matters. You will be referred back to the help desk, right? You may be asked to prove that you are who you say you are. In that case, the commissioner will direct you with what information to provide. Lastly, the commissioner can only help you. Any of your referrals or other parties will have to contact the commissioner themselves. The policy is strictly for you and by you. Thank you for your cooperation, the commissioner. So it means all cases addressed to the commissioner, they must be done by me, myself. For me, I cannot do it for my business partner or for anyone in the team. It is strictly from my own KRINGLE Cash back office. I click on the help desk of the commissioner and I send my particular information, my email address, to the commissioner himself. You see, no one can send a query for someone else. So my dear technicians, these are the some of to constantly get used to. It is said that once you have got a query, you only have to send it only once. You cannot send a query or a ticket more than one time or multiple times. It is said that it might not be responded to correctly. So let us try and adhere adhere to the laid down protocol of doing things. Before my time elapses, my dear leaders and friends, colleagues of the Billion Coin, let me reiterate the issue of the KRINGLE cash. We are in the distribution phase currently, as well as we are in the redemption period in the Billion Coin economy. We are in a position to be cash flowing, all of us. The majority of us, we have KRINGLEs, which are contained in our KRINGLE cash back office. TBC009 wallets. Ours is to start focusing. We need to focus on very short-term goals. Our term goals is based on providing for ourselves, looking after ourselves, being able to, once we cash flow, we'll be making money for ourselves. And if we make money, as many as we are in our communities, we will be a living example of what TBC KRINGLEs are meant to be, because we'll be able to meet our daily needs. We will be able to cash flow and we'll be able to meet our daily needs in terms of maybe sending kids to school, paying rent, paying transport fees, buying clothes and buying food. You understand? If we start cash flowing, the only issue is for us to embark consistently on inviting new people to join us and receive the gift. We need to follow the system of the fast start system. The fast start system will lead us to cash flow. And once we all cash flow in numbers, we will have testimonies during our gathering, wherever we gather, or through our presentations. That is the way of dealing with issues right now. And we must understand that as we do this, as we start cash flowing in numbers in our communities, we are letting the communities out there, people will be attracted to what we are doing. They will be attracted because testimonies will be going out. So everyone will be excited. People would love to attend to our presentations. You understand? And also, those older members who joined us during the time of inception, who never paid the $10 admin, they will come back. They will come back and pay the $10 admin fees. And also, they will be plugged fully into the system of the Billion Coin. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? They will be plugged in because they will be seeing some testimonies coming out from us. Even if we are going to cash flow all of us, it is going to be very easy for people to see that we're making money. Because what we need something, medium of TBC KRINGLEs are a medium of exchange. Let us actually have something which will be proven, something tangible, something which people can witness to, because we are in the distribution phase. Let us try and embark and follow the TBC laid down system of cash flowing. And we can prove the world that we are really a community which is going to live an abundance lifestyle. Let us focus for now. What do we do for ourselves? How do we make cash flow? How do we help ourselves now? We, as community members, paid up members, we as people who have got the TPC 009 wallets, ask yourself, what is contained in your TPC 009 wallet? What are you doing about it? Are you able to meet your daily needs? Do you have something to be proud of? Let us rethink and refocus ourselves. Let us follow the fast start system. Let us start having the interest of sharing a gift, because everything starts by sharing a gift. Following the script in the fast start system, teaching new people who are coming to join us. If we do that, then it is going to be an explosion. This is going to explode to other people. People always like things with proof. Everyone around our communities is hungry, are hungry. People don't have means of making money, but we can trigger. We need to be the catalyst of cash flowing, we members. I hope, my dear colleagues, you understand where I am driving to. Let us take advantage of this distribution phase by proving something out to our communities out there. My dear comrades, my dear leaders, my dear friends and partners, we would be seeing each other again in my next contribution. Education is power. Unity is power. KRINGLE is power. Let us free ourselves from starvation, from isolation, from lack, from scarcity by using our KRINGLEs, which are contained in the TP009. Let us start cash flowing, and let us all be happy about what we are doing. We shall meet you again in my next broadcast. May our Lord keep all of us in safe hands till we meet again. Thank you. Bye for now.